Questions of morality are a major concern of mine in both stories, and both stories involve people who break the common law. So in Edwin Boyd's instance, I was very intrigued by a man who was a war hero, who had a family, and who had a religious upbringing. And he became one of the most famous bank robbers, criminals in Canada. In Mean Dreams, I was very intrigued to see a new kind of the emergence of a young, not only Romeo and Juliet, but Bonnie and Clyde, in a way, and to understand, to understand that. The canvas of Mean Dreams also explores questions of the existence of God, the moral order of the universe, and I really responded to Casey and Jonas's dialogue, where she doesn't believe in God, he does. You know, she believes God's a fabrication, just like Santa Claus, and so I wanted to explore that tension and see where it would lead us. Badlands was a major reference. No Country for Old Men. We used to joke on set that this was no country for young kids. You know, where all of the institutions have failed these young adults, and all they have is their love. A very strong influence visually was Andrew Wyeth. He's an American painter. And what I found very inspiring by his work is he explores the darker aspects of relationships and of reality. So there's a lot of shadow in his painting. And yet there's, and it's very real, but yet there's a texture of, it's almost surreal, but there's this tension in his work that is both real and maybe you get a sense of representation. So for me and my cinematographer, Steve Cousins, our challenge was to make a live action oil painting, to create that tension between fable and reality, painting, representation, and reality. And so I really wanted to maintain that, so that when Jonas goes into the trunk of the truck, he's covered in shadow. When people emerge from barns, they're in shadow. Or when he has a conversation with his father outside and it's dark out, it's very shadowy. Because this story, this love story, explores the darker qualities of falling in love. The pain that we feel when we fall in love and have to separate from parenthood. It's not a bright love story. It's bright in that love triumphs, but it explores that it hurts when we grow up.